Hello. Okay, time to inform people that I am in fact streaming. I also need to tell Instagram. Okay. Hello, Skyoshi. Welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm about to pass out, but it's fine. It's okay. I had a coffee, which means that I should be able to be energetic and funny, I think. That's usually how it works. Even though coffee has literally never worked for me before, but you know, it should work, right? Maybe myself designing chat's favorite foods into characters. Ooh. I also need to tell Instagram that I'm streaming. Gets the opposite or a heart attack. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, really. It's either they don't work. It's either that it doesn't work or it just makes me feel normal. Like, I see the way some people talk about like coffee, like it makes them like really energetic, right? But for me, when I drink coffee, I either feel nothing or I just feel normal. Like, oh, I'm not as like on the usual day I'd be so tired I can't get out of bed. But now I can walk. But now I have the ability to do things. But then during those days where I function normally, I crash really hard and I want to pass out by the end of the day. Alright. Well, let's see. Should I link my Twitch or my YouTube on Instagram story? I'm too lazy to make two different I'm too lazy to make two different stories. Should I just link Instagram? No, should I just link YouTube or Twitch? I'm gonna do a coin flip. If it's heads, I'll do. If it's heads, I'll do Twitch. If it's tails, I'll do YouTube. It's heads. Okay, Twitch it is. Also, I found out that on Monday I'll have holiday for Waysat Day. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm stalling a little bit because I have an idea of who I want to try designing first. And I'm a little bit nervous because it's a tough one. I want to I really want to design ketchup. I really want to design ketchup, but I've got no idea what to do for ketchup. I have a kind of an idea for ketchup, right? So I wanna write down some notes that I found out about ketchup while while researching for ideas and stuff. So here's the thing about like I'm going to give context first for anyone here that doesn't know. The first thing to know is that I'm doing character designs for a world building idea that I've been doing for a little while now, that I've been on and off working on. And it's a world where people, TLDR, they can turn food into anime people, or food into like avatars and stuff, and they have like magic powers and stuff to help protect their the humans that summoned them. And the design of those characters that are based on the food will be based not only on just like the culture of the food, but also just kind of like mostly just depends on the summoner's perception of that food as well, right? So it's going to be a little bit based on like the history of the food, or based on like the previous reincarnations of the food and stuff, like the history of the food. And it also will be based off of like what the summoner wants to imagine. So when designing these characters, I don't just have to think about like the food itself, I also have to think about the person that summoned these guys. And I put these restrictions in place to just kind of like as a bit of an exercise for me. Like a lot of these character designs end up being like a little bit of an exercise for me to kind of imagine like why not only just like the food itself, but also the person, what person would like summon these foods to become characters. That's basically the idea. That's the exercise I've been doing for a while now. And like I have to make like a backstory, not for just the food soul, but also for like the person that summoned the food to become human. So what kind of person would turn ketchup into a person? That's like, I guess that's like kind of the thing that I've been really stumped on for the past while, because I have kind of like a vague idea of like what theme I want to go for. So for ketchup specifically, I was searching up the Sketchy. No worries, don't feel bad. It's a fun exercise. It's like a little bit of like a challenge for me. You know how like some people, they, instead of like when they have like a little animal, like an octopus or a parrot, and they feed them not like normally, they instead put like the food in like a contraption or like a toy, so that the animal can just like, I don't know, like solve a puzzle to get food. Yeah, that's me. That's me with these characters. I am the animal. So here I'm gonna write some notes about what I found out about ketchup. I actually have notes for this stuff. Let me get my sketchbook. Okay, ketchup. There are a few things that I found out about ketchup. It is of Chinese origin. Ketchup comes from China. It's a whole thing. Oops. I hit my microphone there. Ketchup comes from China, Chinese origins initially, but became like an American thing because of a German. So we got we got a lot of ethnicities to work with here. Chinese origin became popular, became American popular because of a German. Well, it's not. He's not technically a. He's not really a German. I mean, he is of German descent, but he was born in America. So that's what we're dealing with here. And those that know ketchup, their ketchup lore, probably already know who I'm talking about. So the next thing that I've learned about ketchup is that it was the modern reincarnation of ketchup was initially a medicine. Like ketchup during the ancient Chinese times were made using like fish and like other various ingredients that looked nothing like the current ketchup we have today. It didn't even have tomatoes in it, right? Actually, the earliest reincarnations had mushrooms instead of tomatoes, which is insane. But the modern ketchup that we know of, that is red, which is what I'm basing this off of, was initially a medicine. Initially a medicine. It was a medicine for laxatives, I believe. It was a medicine for like stomach pains and like bloated stomachs and stuff like that. It was basically a laxative. But it kind of went out of fashion because companies kept lying about their medicine. Companies kept being like, yeah, dude, our medicine can cure anything. Our tomato pills, that was the form of ketchup back then. They were in the form of, it was like injected into pills and stuff. So genuine tomato pills. It was like, our tomato pills will cure cancer, we swear. It fell out of fashion because companies lied. And yeah. But then it got revived, kind of like it became like popular and became a staple again because a dude named Heinz was born and was like, yo, this ketchup thing is really cool, guys. You'll love it. So I have all of this, right? My first thought is to go with something like a scamming doctor. My first thought is to go for like a sketchy looking doctor character, right? So it's either going to be like a nurse vibe or a pharmacist, like a pharmacist vibe here. I was also really sure about something as well. I wanted to give ketchup a gun because of the tomato pills. So pills equal gun equal bullets. Because I imagine the pills being like bullets, which means it equals to guns. Obviously. Skyoshi, do you want ketchup to be boy or girl? Or non-binary? That might give me some direction. I feel like what I'm going to go for is that I want to go for a character that was initially summoned to be a doctor, but then fell out of that, you know? Kind of like had to stop being a doctor. And is now a little bit more sketchy. Ooh, a back alley doctor might actually work. Someone like, who's that? The one girl in Persona 4. Not Persona 4, Persona 5, P5. Who's like is a doctor and she does experiments in the back alleyway, and like you as the protagonist is her guinea pig. Is her guinea pig for her little experiments. I feel like that could go hard a little bit. I'm just stuck on the gender a little bit. I'm actually not sure what to do for ketchup. I mean, technically every food soul is like non-binary. Technically, they don't really have a gender, simply because they're not really made out of bones and flesh like we are. They're made out of magic. Some of them don't even have genitalia, I don't think. Cause they just weren't built with that in mind. Yoshi thinking. When I say boy or girl, I'm more so talking about like, should I make this design look femme looking or masc looking, or masculine looking, or feminine looking. I'm so tired. I've only been streaming for 20 minutes and I'm tired. Mask? Okay. Totally not biased. Yeah, sure, dude. Okay. So we're going with something a bit more mask design. I've already given a guy a ponytail. What design should I give him? What? Let's play around with silhouettes first and see what happens. Kind of want to give him like a bit of a science coat, because again, a bit of a back alley doctor here. His little clipboard here as well. Their little clipboard here as well. They go by any pronouns. I don't even play TF2 in 2 years, know anything about it. For some reason, the medic from that was my first thought. I don't know why. I actually think that there could be like something to base the design off of there, because I have also imagined Ketchup being a lot older, like looking a lot older, maybe looking like around in in their like 30s or 40s or something. Because Ketchup is really old. Ketchup's a lot older than you would think. I kind of like the idea of him like having really long pants that kind of like drag behind him a little bit. Though I might overplay the concept of like big pants though. I feel like my other designs also have like really big pants. That could be a problem later. But it's fine, we have fun. It's all about being joyful and whimsy. You're so right, dude. You're so right. What hair? What hair should I give him? I'm going to play around with a few ideas here. I do kind of want it to be messy a little bit, but also I still want to show that he's like kind of like competent at least. Like it's clear that he knows what he's doing. It's just that he also doesn't care to be presentable. That's kind of like the vibe that I want to go for here. So right now, the first thing I'm having in my head right now is that I want Ketchup's backstory to be that he was summoned by his summoner to be a doctor, to be a medic and stuff like that. But stuff didn't go so well. Let's say character development happens. Some character development happens, and he Ketchup no longer feels like they can be a competent of a doctor that their summoner wanted them to be. Let's say that. And Ketchup still kind of like wants to help people, wants to be a doctor and stuff like that. So Ketchup does have a clinic. It's also a back alley clinic that only people who are like really desperate know about. And everyone tries to avoid because Ketchup's kind of strange. But Ketchup still really wants to help people. It's just that Ketchup is also a little bit cynical about some things and can't really bring themselves to go through official channels to help people. So Bro's heart is in the right place, I think. I really want it to be in the right place. It's just that he's also given up a little bit. Like him doing this is mostly motivated by just simply the responsibility he feels over his summoner and like the purpose of why he exists, rather than it being something that he like, feels joy from, I guess. Or at least that's kind of like the vibe he's trying to give off. He's trying to give off the vibe that he doesn't care, He's trying to give off the vibe that he doesn't really give a shit, He also has feels some responsibility for people that need his help, so he's kind of stuck with it. So as soon yeah, Sundarita got traumatized by something. Okay, that's him with short hair. Let's try something a little bit longer. I do like the idea actually. That his hair is like kind of like slicked back a little bit. Like his hair is like pulled back with like a headband or a hair tie or something. I think that's like a pretty good way to show him not really caring about appearances, but actually kind of like having some idea of what he's doing. Because he may not give a shit about his hair, but he knows at least enough that he needs his bangs out of the way to be able to do work properly. I think we can go with something like that. I think that's a pretty good concept we can fall back on. I'm saying we as if you guys are doing anything. Dang, we in a business meeting all of a sudden. Yeah, this is now suddenly a business meeting. Also, doing all these character designs have made me realize something, that I tend to like accidentally make a lot of my characters male. Like I lean really heavily into making male characters. When I should also be trying to lean into like some female designs as well. And I do have some female food designs. That really, I do actually have some female food designs. I don't know if I can bring them out right now because I don't know if I saved their files. Whoops. But I swear I do. I have some. If I can find them. If I can find them. If I can find my files. If I can find my files. Which I cannot seem to be able to right now. Whoops. But I swear I have some female food designs as well. They're just not. I just don't have them right now. Alright, Grandpa, I think you forgot your man. Shut up! Miko, I asked Miko what her favorite food is, and Miko said, what was it that Miko said? Right! Miko said pink chocolate cake, which I'm going to reinterpret into strawberry chocolate cake, just because pink is not a flavor. Pink is not a food you can eat. Actually, this ended up looking with the long hair, with this like style of hair, with like the headband and everything. It looks a bit more androgynous than I thought. I also want to give Ketchup glasses just because. Which one do I want to go for? What was that? What happened? Why did the music stop abruptly? Weird. Boss battle. I was like, why is the music suddenly so energetic? That makes no sense. I'm kind of partial for. I'm kind of stuck between these two here. So this design is meant to be like Ketchup's hair, kind of like being pulled back into like this half ponytail here, and then like the rest of Ketchup's hair kind of like falling behind. I think that's like a really striking hairstyle. It will look really good here. But I'm also kind of like liking this hairstyle of like the long hair just being pulled back with like a headband or something. I like the long hair because it kind of like continues this shape language of like something really ruler. Ketchup is a ruler. It keeps like the design feeling like it's going like downwards a little bit, I think, because of like the long hair going into the long coat, into the long pants. I like that. I like that feeling. Let me think here for a second. I think I'm not gonna get much chance to really go with like this idea here. Like I don't think I will get much chance to do like this long hair design. So I think I'll be going with this one. I hope that's okay, Skyoshi. Sorry. Sorry if you like the other designs. We're going with the silhouette. We shall go with the silhouette. That's so good. I like that as well, TBH. Hey, nice. Well, even if you said you didn't like it, I'd still continue. Stupid. You're not commissioning me. Weird spindly guy over here. So now we have the general silhouette. I'm now going to try sketching in like the actual shapes and stuff. so we can actually see the details and stuff. I've been finding myself enjoying kind of drawing with a silhouette first before really going in with a sketch or like a pencil sketch, I guess, if that's the term I'm gonna be using here. So here's his little lab coat here. I kind of like the idea of like the lab coat actually being a bit either dirtied or burnt at the edges. I'm not sure which one would sound a bit better. Lab coat with mysterious stains. Definitely not blood. It's definitely just ketchup. Don't worry, guys. Lab coat with mysterious red stains that he just assures everyone is just ketchup. Don't worry. It's just sauce. Don't worry, gang. Wait, that's actually so good. I feel like, oh my god, I feel like ketchup, you know how like doctors will give candy to like children that do really well during their appointments and stuff, that do well during their visits and stuff? I feel like ketchup would be the kind of character that would be like, that would offer candy to you, you know? like he just has some like candy in his pockets that he offers to you. The same way like doctors will offer candy towards children that do well during their visits. And it's he offers candy, but then just as you're about to take it, he then also gives the disclaimer that it's a new it's a new type of recipe that he's been experimenting with. Don't worry about it. Just try it. He's like, I hope that doesn't stop you from taking the candy. Oh, that'd be nice. Is this how bro gets the patients rolling back in? Oh no, dude. I promise the guy is just kind of like, please never come again. It's how he stops them from coming back. Oh my god, his parting words with a lot of his patients is, I hope I don't have to see you again. If I do, then something's really bad's going on with your health. I hope it's not my fault. It's definitely not my fault, right? How the hell do I do with the hands in this situation? Okay, I got it. I figured it out. I'm figuring out how to do hands, so you have to think about math equation for a little bit. I like the idea of like the papers on his clipboard just kind of like starting to fall out a little bit. Oh my god, I love that. I love that little detail. That's really cute. Remember, guys, Ketchup has a gun. His like pocket here, where that he's like keeping his hand in. That's where he keeps his gun. Remember, guys, he has a gun. Do not trust this man. He uses his gun to protect his clinic, his little clinic in the back alleyway. Seems like a fine lad to me. What can go wrong? There's a little headband here. This is based off like the headbands that I've seen like actual nurses wear, to keep their like hair behind them while they work. Or like a nurse that I've seen wear this type of headband. So I think it'd be nice to draw that. Just give him a little scruff as a treat. Let's give him a little facial hair as a treat, for me in particular. Oh my god. My nose is itching right now. I'm so tired, dude. What's going on? It's because of that coffee. It's because of the coffee, dude. I'm probably gonna have to keep this stream like really short. Actually. I'm so sleepy. I'm sleepy! Help me! Just hear the thud as you pass out. loud slam on the table. God, I'm so sleepy. Hold on, sorry, I'm distracted by something right now. Everything itches. Ugh. Sorry, excuse me. I'm itching all over the place right now. It's starting to genuinely hurt a little bit. Give me a second. I hope it's not a rash again. I remember one time, I had like some really bad itching on like my neck area and stuff, and like some other parts of my area as well. It got like really red, and the skin got really rough. Not sure what that was all about. I need to check again what it was. I think I shared it with my friends at first. Ah! Forgot what it was called. I mean, I swear I have it. Yeah, it's a heat rash. It was a heat rash. That was funny. I think I can say show a picture of like my heat rash. It's cutting a little bit close to the centers, but don't worry, to the chest, but don't worry, nothing's shown. It's just my neck. I want to share it because it's kind of funny. Look at that! Oh, beautiful rash. I don't know what happened either. It was like it was just like randomly in the middle of the college during my day at college. I just felt like my neck was really itchy, and then it just like slowly was just getting like these big rashes and like red bumps all over. And at first I thought, well, it can't be that bad. Probably not that bad, because I couldn't see it, you know? I wasn't able to see it because I thought it was just red because I was scratching it a lot. But then when I let it settle down, it suddenly just had like this like heat emitting from it, and it felt like this weird fuzzy feeling of kind of pain on this area. Yeah, it was a beautiful time. The Human Torch, yeah. I think this was during a particularly hot season in Malaysia, so that's probably why. I'm gonna do a few close-up shots of ketchup here. Give me a second. I just realized that ketchup isn't the only character with glasses that I've created so far. Sandwich, I'm also planning to have glasses too. They all have bad eyesight. Got bad eyesight from being male horses. That's what I'm going with. Okay. Got a big ass forehead. Let me fix this head a little bit. Yeah. Cute. Will you take his tomato candy, please? He works so hard on it. He works so hard on the experiment for it. Oh, okay. I really need to learn how to draw uh guns. I eat pebbles and pencil that I can survive that stress. Thank you. I forget sometimes that you put literal poison in your body once and you were fine. I'm just strong, methinks. Yeah, sure, Skyoshi. Next day, Skyoshi found dead after mixing Milo and ketchup together, thinking that somehow that would be a good idea. I need to get a better gun pose, actually. Let me find cool gun pose on Google. I'm looking for cool gun poses right now. Give me a second. I just found something that's really funny. In in what what type of combat situation will you ever be in where you need to pull out this pose during fighting? This is ridiculous. Okay, I found a gun pose. Give me a second. Okay, he now has a gun. I now have a gun pose for him. Oh, hi Miko. Sorry, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I was too busy looking at gun references. Sorry. What is that? Let me find a convenient place stool real quick. Yeah. Not the gun references. No, I'm designing characters right now, and one of these... When this character is Skyoshi's favorite food, which is ketchup apparently. It was actually quite interesting researching ketchup for this entire thing. You eat healthy, child. Ketchup is... Hey. Ketchup... Okay. I'm defending Skyoshy. Ketchup was initially a medicine, which means it is quite healthy. Hi, Taku. Hey, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Wasn't Taku streaming just now, or was Taku not streaming today? Oh, Lucas up it. Oh yeah, okay. So, okay, I don't know how else to explain this, but no, I'm not streaming today. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so to explain, there's a lot to explain here. I write as a hobby. Like, I write fan fiction and I write a lot of stuff as a hobby. Recently I started writing a kind of like world, a little bit of like a world building thing. Not necessarily a story, but I'm just creating like a little world right now, like some lore for a thing. And it's about people turning food into people, into like magical people that can wield weapons and guns and stuff like that. I actually have a Google Doc explaining it. I haven't updated it in a long while, but I can share it for everyone here to look at if they want to. Let me open this real quick. But basically it's about magical food people. No, so we not eat people. You turn food into people. You know? It has its own huge ass lore here. Give me a second. I might have to update it a little bit, but basically almost everything is here still. Share. Viewer, copy link, and only as a viewer. Y'all are not allowed to. Y'all are not allowed to edit this. I don't trust you, people. Nia, kalau nak baca, kalau tak nak baca pun tak apa. I just wanted to share because I do actually quite enjoy writing this story. But long story short, I asked like some people in chat for their favorite foods, and I'm going to turn those favorite foods into anime people. And right now I'm doing Skillshi's favorite food, which is ketchup. Aku rasa ada orang minta soto Sabah. The other two I have is soto Sabah and sandwich. Oh, some people say I am blueberry. Maybe I am a food people. Oh no. Aku know. Oh yeah, Miko actually also asked for pink chocolate cake that I'm going to turn into strawberry chocolate cake instead, because pink is not a food, Miko. Pink is not a flavor. You cannot eat pink. Pink is a food. No, it ain't. There's always pink Sharpies. No, that's not a food either. You cannot eat pink Sharpies. That's not safe for anyone. Taku punya favorite food apa? Taku, what's your favorite food? Let me know so I can turn them into a food. Acrylic paint that's not edible either. I think acrylic paint is like slightly less toxic than Sharpies, but that's still not good. Something being non-toxic doesn't mean it's edible. Those are two different things. Less toxic, so it can be edible. It's still toxic. It's still toxic, just considerably less so. It makes you stronger. No, it does not. Also, I'm banning you. Sorry, there was a bot. Nasi goreng daging merah yang kuih putih sorry? Tak nampak, kecil. My phone is so small and tiny. Or I'm really large. Either my phone is small or I'm very large. Nasi goreng daging merah and kuih putri ayu. Bayangkan kalau burger ramly jadi food people. It is one of the strongest foods. It will be one of the strongest foods. I do actually want to mention this detail because I think it's a fun detail that I have about the world that I'm writing. So there's a few things that dictate a food soul. I call them food souls right now. Like the magic food people, I call them food souls right now. The thing that dictates a food soul's power level is one, they're kind of like cultural, what they represent culturally, like their cultural kind of like influence and stuff like that for the food. Especially if that food is connected to a holiday or is considered very important to the people that eat them, that eat it, not eat them. Again, we don't eat the people, we eat the food. I'm talking about the food here. That eat the food. How pure it is as an ingredient. So as an example, rice will be considerably more powerful than say something like porridge or risotto, because rice is as close to the like ingredient as possible, you know? Like it's also like purer than say porridge or risotto or something like that. And the last thing is also just kind of like training level as well. So when you put into context, the burger ramly is like kind of, I wouldn't say it's important culturally, but it has like a place within like Malaysian culture and stuff like that. So I feel like burger ramly would actually be quite powerful. It would have some power. It would have like some power level to it, to them. So yeah, that's a little bit about the world that I write. I think it's cool. It's just more fun for me in particular. Ketupat would actually be quite powerful because it's just rice. It's basically just rice. And it's connected to a holiday, which would make it more powerful than burger ramly. I'm gonna clean up the sketch a little bit. I'm not gonna do a full-on line art, but I'm gonna do like a quick, very rough thing with it, and then I'm going to roughly color it. Hold on, actually. Do I have my nasal spray somewhere around here? I swear I have it. Oh, weird. Dah hilang aku punya spray hidung aku, dah hilang dah, ya Allah. Nice. I've lost it. I've lost my nasal spray, awesome. Ugh. Might actually have to end the stream soon because I feel an attack coming up, actually. Ugh. Eh, time nila time nila ubat hidung hilang. Yalah. Ugh. Ugh. Where the hell did it go? I swear to God. I didn't move it, I swear. I left it on my table as per usual. Now I cannot find it. Oh God. Guess I'm just gonna be mildly uncomfortable. Just. Sorry I haven't really been streaming a lot recently. Settling into the new job was a lot more than I thought it would be. And ooh. Yeah, just settling into the new job was a lot more work than I thought it would be. And stuff just keeps happening. Stuff just keeps happening. Oh, gatal hidung. Sakit. Help me. Where's my nasal spray? Where is it? Where'd it go? Oops. I'm about to crash out for real. Where is my medicine? In here? No. It's really not hard to miss. It's a pretty big bottle. Did I put it outside? Give me a second. Give me a second. My nasal spray is gone. I don't know where it is. It disappeared, bruh. Amazing. It's probably downstairs or something. It was getting close to running out, I guess. I have to buy a new one anyways. I've talked about it before and I've thought about it with like friends before. And I think I feel like Taku would be able to relate to this. As Taku boleh faham. Lagi kot. Taku rasanya lagi teruk daripada Otome. But I feel like people with any sort of like conditions or allergies or whatever just have to be like used to feeling mildly uncomfortable just constantly. I know some people like have it way worse than me, right? Because my only real kind of like the only type of sickness I really feel is things like eczema and probably IBS. I'm not sure what to call those types of disorders specifically. Calling them disabilities feels a bit much, right? Like it's not life-threatening. The things that I have isn't necessarily life-threatening. But man, is it uncomfortable to have to deal with constantly. I just feel a little guilty, I guess, because it's been like so long since I last like properly streamed. I have streamed a little bit, but it's been like before I could stream for like 2 to 3 hours at a time. But I've had to constantly cut my stream short to like 1 hour at a time or something, right? And I do feel a little bad about that. Even though I know you guys probably don't really mind all that much at all. I don't think people really mind that much. Me not streaming very often, but I still feel bad. Atau dah makan dah? Ya dah makan dah. Don't worry, I take over Trust. Autumn hari ni buat kuih tiaw goreng. Nak makan tu. First time buat kuih tiaw goreng. Rasa sedap juga. I don't know. I think it tasted good. Hi Leja, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, candy. Want the candy? I have a better question instead. Oh god. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Candy's nuts fit. Yeah. Ban Licho. Excuse me. Thank you. Thanks for the bless. Ugh. Ah. I told y'all an attack was coming up. I was desperately looking for my my nasal spray right before this. I actually have another nasal spray right on my table, but that one's for congestion. In a very specific thing. I don't wanna use that one. That one's a bit overkill for what I have. Stuffy nose too? Yep. Sinus, baby. Sinus gang. Let's go. I have been blessed with the beautiful body that contains both sinus and eczema. The two things that feel like things that should have cures, but they don't. And any medicine that doctors give you feel like they barely work anyways. And if they do, there's like a possibility that it'll stop working. Beautiful. Hello, Maku. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you too. Give me a second. Give me a second to calm down. God. I feel awful. No, nah. I can't keep streaming. I cannot keep streaming. I feel a sinus attack coming up. I have to stop immediately. I have to stop immediately, and I need to go take an antihistamine right now, or else I will die. Sorry that the stream was so short again. An hour and a half. At least it's a little bit longer than like an hour, like last time. I'm going to go and I need to stop the stream right now, and I need to go take my pill right now. I need my claritine in my body. I'm sorry, Maku. I'm really sorry. I know you joined the stream just now, but I have to end it. It's 11:50 p.m. here. I'm sorry, Maku. Thanks everyone for coming over to the stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow. For real, I swear. Thank you, Taku. Thank you. So I'm just gonna do some quick cleaning up here. Thank you to Skyoshi, Miko, and Lijo for being in Twitch chat. I appreciate it. In YouTube chat, thank you to Taku, Maku, and Priscilla for being in YouTube chat. I appreciate it. I need my claritine right now. That's all, thank you. Next time, I promise, tomorrow, I'm being for real, I will be streaming again because Monday is a holiday for me. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for dropping by, I appreciate it. Miru and Maku, yeah! I will be streaming again tomorrow though, around the same time. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks guys for accompanying me. Bye bye! Stay safe my foresty friends. I'm sorry for ending the stream so suddenly, I'll make it up to you.